name is Joe Musharu. I'm the office lead for Google, and I'd like to welcome you to our first Google Baraza. As you know, Baraza is a Swahili word. It could mean just a congregation of elders or a council. For now, we want to be able to bring the industry together and be able to forge a way forward.
We're collaborating with Google.org on providing financial brokerage services to small and medium enterprises who are trying to access credit for their business. One of the big challenges for banks, and I used to work in a bank, is knowing where that business is and knowing that if you go there 3 weeks after giving them the loan, that they will still be there. Now, the second problem Google Maps may not be able to solve, but the first problem, perhaps, we would like, having seen this just today, the idea was born in my head, that why not go when we're going for a visit and looking at how the system, put them on a map. So a visualization of the growth of the business. And perhaps next year, with Mark's help or your team's help, we can do this for businesses at least around Dar es Salaam or in some of the towns in Tanzania.
Just how we got involved with Google, literally was through just bare lack of funds to get in and use the professional providers to get us into the web domain. So we've got a lot of techies and young kids who work with us and are very involved with technology and what happens online. And we came across this free software we could then use to, for one, post our videos, secondly, get email addresses, and that's how we got integrated into Google. But our biggest, one of our biggest applications was Gmail, where now all the Homeboys Radio employees, all 30 of them, have Gmail addresses that are routed through homeboysradio.co.ke. So realizing the calendar, we can then actually get access to analyze and see what kind of bookings we have on radio in terms of ads running, programming. And that we've got an online update of how much space we have available to sell to clients. So Google Calendar helps us keep in touch with what's happening online, and that we don't have issues of overbooking and anything, just double bookings.
Google Analytics is a product that helps you monitor web traffic onto your website. When I wake up and I log on to the site in the morning, Google Analytics answers for me the following questions. How is the traffic on the site? So I'm looking at the graph. What content are visitors looking at? Where are the visitors coming from? And what section of the site are they visiting? Are they visiting the blogs? Are they visiting the music section? Are they visiting the news section? So I usually want to answer those 4 key questions in the morning. Some of the existing successful sites on 24.com, which is a big portal in South Africa, have used Google Analytics successfully to actually monitor traffic and use it to make a strategic content way forward, so that they know what content people are interested in, not just throwing content on your website and not knowing who's reading it. So basically, you embed a code on your site, and Google Analytics reads that, and it gives you very specific information on how people are reading your site.
Ourselves, we'd already been using Google Apps for about just over a year, and not only the mail portion of Google Apps, but we ourselves use extensively the Google Sites portion of Google Apps. Insofar as a small business, we even use Google Sites for our accounts. So our people scan and post upline onto Google Sites, and whenever we want to review the accounts, we've got them there to look at. At the moment, one of our directors is out of the country. He can still look at the accounts and check what's going on. So that's another useful feature of Google Apps. And one of the interesting features that Google Apps provides is the ability to access the mail from outside without any security implications, such as opening up your in-house server to external access. So now users can access the mail from wherever they are in the world.
The premium edition, the reasons are actually posted on the site. But then again, one thing you'll notice with the premium edition, it's actually ad-free.
Think about your data as whether it is a family like Gitobu or whether it is a company or a small organization. And really, if you're not in the business of national intelligence, think about the consequence of your data in terms of the amount of data that Google is responsible for securing, and recognize that people will use online-based services and cloud computing based applications with the understanding that certain companies have been in the business longer and have developed best practices around it and have a great deal to lose in the event of a breach. And so from that perspective, that is how we address security. More specifically, if you look under Google Apps at the product that we call Postini, it's a company that we acquired about 1.5 years ago that provides additional levels of security and compliance around things like Sarbanes-Oxley, which is big in the US, that go even beyond the standard security that the Google Apps offers by default.
We used Google to brand ourselves. We branded ourselves with Google. Anytime I give my email out, no one forgets it. As long as they know my 2 names, they know my email address. Brand yourselves. Go out there and get your name. Register your name. It's really good. Even if it's for the whole family, try it. It's uplifting.
I would like to thank you all for having taken your time, your Monday, to come and listen to us and participate in the Baraza. This was the first such event for Google in Kenya. Look out for our emails with the connection to the online resources that we'll be providing. We'll try and make sure the presentations are available to you, and if possible, even some of the video footage that part of the day. So thank you very much all for coming. Keep in touch, and we'll see you hopefully next year. Thank you.